everyone. Today we have a stability focused Pilates session. We're going to be working on spinal stability, hip mobility, all sorts. So let's start with a little bit of mobility. We're going to go up and over to one side, getting in some lateral flexion, looking up towards your elbow. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, sink a little bit lower. Draw it up into the center, other side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink lower. Here's Peggy. Come into center, being super helpful with the legs. Thank you so much. Up to the ceiling, reaching up tall. We're going to add in some rotation of the spine. So open your hands, keeping your hips facing forward. Can you rotate and look behind you? Come up into the center. Other side. Exhale, come back to the center. Hands down, relax forward, flexing the spine. Walk your fingertips forward. On your next exhale, rolling all the way up through the spine. Nice, okay. We are going to find a 4-point kneel. Your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. You're going to drop the pelvis forward, lift the chest, exhale, rounding through the back. One more time. Drop forward, round through the back. And then find somewhere in between for me our neutral spine, keeping our forehead, top of the head, drawing to the wall in front, and then our spine reaching behind us as well, not having the pelvis moving up or down in a nice long line. From here, we're going to tuck the toes underneath, hover the knees, tap the knees. Little hover, little tap. For 8, just warming up the core. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. You start to feel everything around your spine start to engage in your core. We're good to go. So we're going to start off with extending one leg long on the mat. My left leg's closest to you, so I'm going to do that one first. Extending the leg long. We're going up, tapping the ground. So things to be aware of here. We're not going so high with the leg that we allow the pelvis to drop forward. We are focusing on that stability around the spine. So can you keep it all still? Just the leg moving. Trying not to sink into our supporting hip. Lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to involve the arm. So opposite arm to leg, lift and tap. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and hold. Here's a stability challenge for sure. Can we take the arm and the leg out to the side? Exhale, everything comes back to the center. So keeping the leg and arm at the same height, hovering over the edges of the mat. Feel your core really firing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We come to the center. We're going to finish here with pulses, arm and leg to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Everything comes down. Walk your hands slightly further forward. Shift your weight forward. We squeeze the elbows back. Big push. Inhale down. Exhale. Keeping our long line. Try not to allow yourself to drop the chest forward and keep your hips up. Or, other way, do a little bit of a snake. We want to keep a straight line. For 3, 2, last one. Sitting back on your heels, rounding through your spine. Nice job. Circle your wrists a little bit. And then we're going to set for the other side. So 4-point kneel, make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going with the opposite leg, just the leg to begin. Lift and tap. Exhale, lift. We try and exhale on the work and the kind of easier part of the movement, which in this case is the lowering of the leg. That's when we take our inhale. So exhale, work, inhale, low. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're ready to involve the opposite arm. Reaching long on the mat. Here we go. There needs to be a two-way stretch and pull from your fingertips reaching in front and your toes pointed reaching behind you. They're pulling away from each other. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold. Hover out to the side, squeeze into the center. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come to the center. We pulse the leg and arm to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze and reach. Hand comes down, knee comes down, sit back on your heels, rounding through your spine. We're going to swing our legs around. Sitting up tall, reaching our arms forward. If I'm covered in dog hair, I'm so sorry. Peggy just gets absolutely everywhere. Reaching the hands forward, we're going to find a C curve position. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, tilt your pelvis back. Coming to a C curve. Sitting up tall. So we really want to articulate through each vertebrae of the spine, starting the movement with an engagement of the core, scoop from the lower abs. Sitting up tall for 3, 2, collarbone stay wide. Last one, stay here. One hand goes above your head, other hand. Can you go with both arms? Little challenge. Keep the scoop through your core. 2, 1. And then we reach forward. We're going to pulse it back. Scoop, pulse. 10, 9, 8. Can you go lower? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Through the spine. We roll all the way down to the mat. If you need to scooch forward like me, feel free. Okay, now we have our feet planted firmly onto the mat. They're hip distance apart. Our knees are parallel to one another, facing the ceiling, hands down by your side. We're moving into shoulder bridge. Take a nice deep breath in, and then on your exhale, again, same like the C curve, we're really focusing on articulating through the spine, rolling up. Breath in at the top. Exhale, roll down from the very top of the spine. So we're working all those little muscles in between each vertebrae of the spine, which is a lot of where our stability comes from. And finding that mind-body connection. Being able to control every last bit of this movement. Squeezing the glutes at the top. And we're going to go for one more. And stay at the top. You can either keep your hands down, that's a little bit more stable, or challenge, reach your hands up to the sky. Can you take one foot off the ground and reach it forward so it's parallel? So if we take our right leg, it's going to end up parallel with our left thigh, but we're trying not to shift the hips. I find this one super challenging. Ready? Let's go. Oh my gosh, I can instantly feel it in my left glute, and I can feel all the muscles around my spine have to work really hard to not get any like skewing. Here we go the other leg. Oh yes, it's spicy. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Here we're just going to pulse the hips to get that spicy burn of the glutes. Pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling down from the top of the spine. Nice. Okay, just to make this even more challenging, we're going to extend the right leg. So similar idea, apart from this time our toes are going to reach right up towards the ceiling. Can you articulate through each vertebrae of your spine with one leg in the air? So same as we did with the shoulder bridge before, but way harder for our stability. Ready? Exhale, tilt your pelvis back. Roll through the spine. Control the lower back down. We've just got 3 more. 2. Last one. Tricky. See if you can practice that one a little bit in your own time to try and get your hips even. We're going to keep our leg reaching long and take it into a circle, a one leg circle. So this is where we really start to involve our hip stability, because I want our pelvis to stay still. There's a temptation as you drop the leg to hoik the hips. That's not what we want. So you can have your left hand on your left hip to give you some feedback whether you're getting any tilting. As you get more confident, you can go for a bigger circle, or I'm going to shut the door because you can hear voices downstairs. Or you can extend your lower leg long. This is way harder for stopping that tilt to the side. That's all your core strength that's really helping stabilize your hips. Let's move in the opposite direction now. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you scoop down and around. Really trying to connect to our breath. Going for one more. Reaching all the way up. Okay, 2 options here. We're going to stay with a straight leg. Little bit easier. Feel free to bend your supporting leg. If not, keep it long. We're going to move into climb the tree. So take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, your chin goes towards your chest, scoop through the core. Walk your hands up the leg, push down into your hands with your leg, and then you can walk all the way up. Control walking all the way back down. Exhale. Walk your hands up your leg, all the way up. Control all the way back down through each vertebrae of the spine. 2 more. Last one. Keeping hold of your leg, keeping curled up, shoulder blades lifted up off the mat. We're going to switch it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring everything in, hug your knees into your chest. Shake it out. You're doing amazing. We're going on the other side. So we've got our right foot down to the mat. Left toes are reaching up towards the ceiling. Can you roll through each vertebrae of the spine, keeping the hip bones evenly facing the ceiling? On your exhale, tilt your pelvis, push your heel down into the ground, rolling all the way up, all the way back down. 3 more. Last one. Nice, here we go. Either keep your leg bent or extend it long on the mat. We move into leg circles. Whatever you can do with keeping that pelvis still, that's what we're worried about. Bringing movement into the hip socket, keeping the pelvis still. Let's do one more this way. And then the other way. Just take notice whether you're holding tension in your neck or in your shoulders, or you're kind of slightly tensing and lifting up off the mat. Try and relax everything down, send that tension into your core where you really need it. One more. Reaching your leg up to the sky. Either bend your bottom knee or you can have it long again. We're gonna climb the tree. So deep inhale, exhale, chin goes to your chest. All the way up. Little tip is to press your leg down into your hands. It helps a little bit, articulating through the spine, really controlling. We're trying to use our core strength rather than our momentum. It can be quite easy to kind of whack forward in this. That's not really what we're after, especially in this session. That's a little bit more slower control about our stability work. We're going to go for one more. This time, keep hold of the leg, draw it right into your chest, keep the shoulder blades up onto the mat. You can either switch like we did before, or you can reach your hands forward to make it harder, keeping your lower back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. You made it. Nice job. Hopefully in that session you found a few things that you can practice a little bit to work on that mind-body connection and stability. So, awesome job as ever, and I'll see you in the next video.